All right. Greetings all who will be watching this live or on a replay. Today is an amazing day. It is a good Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, October 29th of 2019. This is the first series of me interviewing phenomenal stories of those who started out from rags to success and they've done it in such an amazing way. And this one is truly like a hard thing for me because it's from a fellow African, and I always like to hear other African people who have done amazing stuff, not only for themselves but also now for their own people. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to my amazing interviewer over here, Nafiu Hamza. He's going to be sharing his story and possibly sharing you a lot of golden nuggets and some advice, specifically maybe to the African people and for those who are probably not African, but at least this internet marketer is going to give you a lot of good advice, something that you can take away after watching this, and you never know, you might find your solution just from hearing a story. All right, Nafiu, I'm giving you the mic. Share with the people who you are and your story. How did you go from Ghana to Dubai and then Dubai uh, back home now? You said you were a security guard and things have changed right after. Yes.
Exactly. They say the sky is the limit, right? But
Yes.
I believe the sky is not the limit. There's, a lot, above the sky. Just like Les Brown used to say, shoot among the stars. Even if you miss, you're gonna land, um, on the moon or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Always dream big and always believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody really believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people need a little push, a little motivation. And
mm,
some people are unmotivated. No matter how you try to motivate them, they're still not gonna, get the energy to push themselves to their limit. You know what I'm saying?
mm. Yeah, I know.
Always help yourself. And then most of the time, I believe in associating myself, being in a positive energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
If you want, they say if you are friends with nine successful people, you're gonna be the number 10. And if you are friends with nine unsuccessful people, you're gonna be the number 10. So you always have to choose who you want to mingle with or who you want to roll. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And as we all know, they used to say that if you are the smartest guy in the room, you need to find in your room. You are the
Mm,
wrong. You know what I'm saying? You always have
mhm,
to be a student. You always learn. You always improve yourself. Take yourself to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, when I got started, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really start my whole life as a marketer. Although we are all born marketers, you know what I'm saying, but only the successful ones who know that they are real marketers. You know what I'm saying.
mm,
The thing is, I didn't start off as a marketer. I just, in Africa, we all believe that success in abroad. We just have to move out of Africa. You know what I'm saying, to go out there in search of success, how to make it big and come back home and take care of our family. Not,
mm,
not all of us blacks or Africans travel to abroad and come back home. You know what I'm saying? When we go there and we see how fun the place is, most of them remain there. They don't come back home. They don't remember where they came from. They don't come back and build. You know what I'm saying? To help their people back home. So this is a very good advice for people to understand. All our brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, that's really
mm,
making it big out there. They need to remember that home is home, no matter what you do. Always have to come back home and build and help your people. So it is. So I got started trying to go to America. Just tried like 6 to 7 times. I was bounced. You know what I'm saying? Tried to go to Canada. I was bounced. Tried to go to Australia. I was bounced. You know what I'm saying? But everything I tried, I was just like a big fail. So I was failing and failing. Feel like I'll be encouraged not to be successful. You know what I'm saying? But
mm,
I wasn't seeing that. So success doesn't really mean traveling to somebody's country, to suffer. The racism out there, the discrimination out there and stuff like that was crazy. So we don't really know until we get there. But it's all love, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. So just have to be different from the crowd, you know what I'm saying? No matter
mm,
how they try to hate on you and try to show, they're different from you, you still have to let them know that you have something that they don't have and you have something in you that the money can buy. You know what I'm saying? Try
mm,
to prove to people that you can be the best than the rest. And then you don't have to follow the masses, do what everybody do. You know what I'm saying? So
mm.
let's go into how I became a marketer. I'm not gonna say I'm a successful marketer, but I'm a self-independent, unemployed. You know, like I'm gonna some back in the days, like I searched for jobs in KFC. I didn't get a job. No, we have KFC back here in Ghana. The
Mm.
manager was like, oh, I can't employ you. I searched for a job in Southern Fried Chicken. They said, hey, I can't employ you. There's another ice cream company called Frankie's in Ghana at the same time. The manager said they can't employ me. That is how I knew that I am unemployable. I was born to be a boss. I was born to lead.
Mm.
But I didn't have the opportunity or the platform to showcase what I have in me. But I was
Mm.
ready like a lion ready to be released, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tried my best to get to Dubai. Dubai was like the only option that I had, but I didn't take it. I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do in the Arab country? I need to go to the US. Been watching hip hop and seeing the flashy lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? The
Yep.
American stuff. I'm like,
Media.
you know what I'm saying? The media was just faking it for us, how the
Mm-hmm.
rappers do everything. Everybody's all fake, but you don't know that it is. It's just the video that they show. They rent the Lambos and stuff like that. When they're done with the video shoot, they just get in the cab, or in the Uber and go back home.
Yep, it's
So that is what it was. So yeah, so it was funny, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, this is the last option that I had. So I joined myself into Dubai. I got to Dubai. I started working as a security guard in Dubai. I was working 12-hour shifts in the hot sun, you know, 7 days a week, 30 days or 31 days or 29 days a month, 365 days a year, no days off with overtime and stuff like that. Because the reason
mm.
why you're gonna take overtime is if you want to make more money, you know what I'm saying? And all
Mm.
the money we were making was like a month, it's a contract base. You can't do 2 or 3 jobs to put together, you know what I'm saying, to cover up some bills and stuff. You're just doing that one job, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't just be doing it. The salary was like $750 to $800 a month, and it was like crazy, So I'm like, oh man, I always like to, put everything on the paper, calculate how much I'm gonna be earning at the end of the year. Is it okay for me or not, and stuff like that.
Mm.
I get back home, I need to take care of how much will be left after all this is
Yeah,
done.
true.
Come
Mm.
on, man. Then I'm gonna have to work like 20 years on this desert to be where I want to be. I'm like, damn, it's not happening. I got what I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, working in different locations, the hospitals, in the schools, the administrations, so many places, like all the 7 Emirates. I work in every part of Dubai. Dubai is like one of the Emirates. I know what I'm
Mm.
saying. Yeah, but the country is United Arab Emirates. You know what I'm saying. So
Mm.
Dubai is what everybody knows, but it's the center of everything. Everything goes down there. It's a very beautiful place. Like everybody needs to visit there and see how incredible Dubai is. And Dubai brings out the best in everybody, because the story of Dubai, how Dubai grew up, is not less than even 50 years now. So they were pure desert, nothing was there.
Yeah.
They build themselves from scratch to where they are today, whereby everybody talk about Dubai today. So Dubai really tells a story to everybody that you can be anything in a short period of time if you
Mm.
really have the right resources with you. You know how to use it the right way. You're gonna get. The key word was leverage. Dubai really leveraged, the people with the ideas, the people with the intelligence to
Mm.
make Dubai what they are. The challenges Dubai faces, and then how they want to be the best among the rest, or the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm.
Burj Khalifa was the best building, the tallest building in the world. I've been in there, chilling there, have a lot of fun in there,
Mm.
exploit Dubai, every beautiful place in Dubai. I was able to explore everywhere. I experienced everything, the fountain and everything. Oh man, Dubai is beautiful. You gotta be in
Oh,
Dubai.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, the Lambos, the Ferrari, the Roses, and everything. When we cruise and all that, the yachts, we chill in there, we face. You know what I'm saying? Then how was I able to achieve all this? How was I able to do all this? That life was boring my first year in Dubai. But okay, I need to find a way to make money. So I started doing movies. You know what I'm saying? Like we have like 10 people in one room. The bed, open like two beds together, like the prison beds and the metal beds. One
Oh,
person.
those bunk beds. Yeah.
That was the bed that we were using. You know what I'm saying? Living with different countries, different races and stuff like that. Yeah, life
Mm.
was very, very, was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're
Mm.
mentally enslaved.
Mm.
We're being, you gotta wake up early, you gotta get to the bus, you gotta, oh man, life was so hard. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, let me get a laptop so I can pass, some time, watch some movies, just to get my mind off the depression, the frustration, and
Mm.
everything. So one day I was watching music or like movie on YouTube, and I just saw an advertisement popped up, and then like binary options, forex trading, forex trading and stuff like that. And then
Mm.
the hype, make XYZ amount in a short period of time and stuff like that.
Mm.
Oh, this could be the game changer for me to quit this job and get back home and have fun and help my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I signed up and then I joined and as soon as you sign up on a binary option or a forex,
Yeah.
company, you're gonna receive a call immediately. They're gonna call you. So they call me like, hey, you just sign up. Are you trying to trade or trying to work with us and stuff like that? You the broker? I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to do whatever it takes to get this money coming in. I'm like, okay, cool.
Mm.
So they'll be like, okay, get your account verified. I did it. I get my account verified. And the first deposit is always $250. I got in there. I invested my first $250 in there. Then I was just trying to trade. I was like, it was like a gamble, total gamble for me. Like
Mm.
6 months gambling. I didn't even win $1. I didn't even win any trade. But I wasn't willing to give up. That's one thing about me. I'm so stubborn. Once something takes my money, I believe that I'm gonna get 10 times back. You know what I'm saying? So I've been following Grant Cardone for a very long time, and I've been 10 times in my game at
I
all
caught
time.
those. Right.
So I always have it on my desk, and I always wake. This is like a motivation. Have different uh, sounds in it. You press on it, it's gonna tell you, get the money, believe in yourself and stuff like that. So I always look up to it and be like, I have to 10 times my game. No matter what I want, if I want to achieve $10,000 a month, I need to raise it all the way to $100,000 a month. And I always pass the $10,000 a month because my work ethic, the work I put in there is 10
Mm.
times. So I always hit above my goal, which is very, very good. I advise everybody to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I joined in for like 6 to 7 months. I was just putting in money, borrowing money from my colleagues and stuff like that. It was very hard. So I wasn't making any money. So I'd be like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. Then I stopped. And they keep on calling me, hey, keep trying. I'm like, no, man, you guys know the house always win. When it comes to gambling, casino and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna win. So I didn't know that until I failed so much in it. So one day I was just then that I met this dude, I'm saying, from the UK, 22 years, doing like 150K a month, top leader in a company, in an affiliate company, high ticket company, I'm saying, crushing it, winning cars and stuff like that in the company. And they be like, hey, bro, this is like the best opportunity online to be an advertiser or let's say an affiliate marketer for a company, help them sell
Mm.
their product, and they're going to give you commission for doing so. I'm saying, bringing them the right people to purchase their product. And that is a bluff. For real, how is it done? The block, there's a link. I joined, and I started going through training with coaches and stuff like that. I purchased the high ticket. The high ticket offer was like 2,500 at that time. And
Mm.
believe me, I didn't have that 2,500. It took me 4 months to pay that 2,500 because they have this installment plan in it. So
Mm.
that's how I, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell myself, oh, I don't have money. I'm not going to do it. Or I'm so scared. I'm not going to. I wasn't skeptical. I wasn't afraid. I was always willing to take the risk. If I have to lose it, let me lose it all. And I'll start again from scratch.
Mm.
That was the mindset I always carried. I'm not afraid to lose. I'm, I'm always willing to take massive risk. See, 2,500 was like a very big money. It's gonna take me like 6 months to put $2,500 together in my job. You
Mm.
see that? But
Yeah.
I put all the money in there. I put all my salary in there every month. I keep on paying for 4 months. I finished paying, then I kept on going through the trainings, implementing everything I was learning at that time. So
Mm.
the most important part of marketing is you need to implement as soon as you hear it or you learn it. Don't wait on it. Don't sleep on it because if you sleep on it, you're gonna forget it. All
True.
right. You don't want to get information overloaded. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with information. So as soon as it comes in, write it down and implement it immediately. Even though it's not gonna respond the way you want it, still implement it. Right. It's part
Mm.
of the process. So the implementation was very, very important for me. I kept on implementing everything I was learning. And for almost like another 7 to 8 months, I wasn't really making any money in, right? So I was just like getting a few sales here and there, which wasn't the actual high ticket sale that I was looking for. That's really going to make me be like, oh, this is real. You're not going to believe it's real until you make your first commission. So my
Yeah.
first commission was like $1. So I wake up and I be like, oh, I just got a trial sale. Somebody just sign up. $1. I sport, man. I jumped through the roof like, yes, this is real. That $1 meant like $1 for me at that time. I was so happy that, oh, this is real. So I kept on pushing and pushing and working and recording YouTube videos, doing reviews, so many things I was doing at that time.
Mm.
one day I'll be like, okay, let me give it a break because I'm too much overwhelmed and I'm like information overloaded. I need to step back a little bit and come back
Mm.
in. So one day I was just there, like, let me log into this account and see what's happening. I just saw $1,200 in there. The
Whoa.
person who purchased the product, who purchased the trial, went all the way to upgrading. All right. So that $1,200 was like everything for me. Then I received a call from the company. I still have that video on YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah, they called me and then they just congratulated me for my $1,200 commission. I'd be like, oh man. So that really exploded me. All right. So it really exploded my brand. It took me, it get me seen in the company. The company congratulate you and celebrate you with the other affiliates to encourage them and improve. Tell them that hey, if this person can make it, you can make it. So everyone down can keep on doing what, pushing forward and keep on pressing. They're gonna get it. So that was so beautiful and so awesome for me. Like, that money was everything for me. See that, right?
Mm.
So after that, then the commission came into my account. I took a percentage of it. I reinvested it back into advertisement, and that's how I kept on winning, implementing, and winning, and writing down my mistakes and writing down my wins. You know what I'm saying? If you don't experience these things, you cannot be successful. You can't escape it. Don't escape the losses. Don't be
Mm.
afraid to lose. Don't be afraid to lose because if you're afraid to lose, you can't win. You see that, right? So
I
the
see.
lose, the loss is much more important in business or in life. The experiences you learn in losing, hitting rock bottom, means success. All right. So
Yeah.
once you keep on losing, nobody want to lose. It's not fun losing. Losing is very, very hard. It's very, very painful. But you still got to go through that pain.
True.
Go through that step. If
Yeah.
you escape that step, it means you're quitting, you're giving up. You're always going to be trying different things. And you're going to be like jack of all trade, master of none. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm.
Yes. There's a lot of things that really affect a lot of people who try to be an affiliate marketer or who try to work online is they are affected by shiny object syndrome.
Shiny
Okay.
objects. Mm.
Market Marketing is all about hype. Okay, so the hype is everything. So once they see something shiny, oh, this business can earn you 25K a month or stuff like that, telling them, promising, empty promises and stuff like that. Oh, they dump what they've been working on already. Then they jump on this one.
Mm.
So when they see another one, they quit and they jump on another one. A lot of people have money to invest, but they don't really know how to invest the right way. All right.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
business
Steve.
online, every business online that you see online is all about marketing. It's all about generating leads, building your list. The list is the leads, the customers, the people who showed interest in that niche that you're promoting. So you
Mm.
collect this data, keep it. So whenever you see their interest, you send it to them. All right. So these people are very important. So what they
Yeah.
do is they don't really focus on advertising, learning how to generate leads, learning how to recruit, learning the skills to recruit, learning how to build curiosity, learning how to build a brand, separating themselves from the masses. Stop spamming your links around. Keep it safe. Share value. The value is important. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just like Cameron used to say, he said, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the value you bring into the marketplace.
Mm.
So the value you bring in there, always give more than expected. Always deliver more. Always share more. Don't keep it to yourself. All right. The more you share, people know you know more than what you're sharing. So they always want to get close to you. Be a leader. Put yourself in front of the game. Don't be a follower. All right.
Mm.
But be a student. No, no, I'm saying there's no guru. We are all gurus. But the things that we know separates us from who we are.
Oh,
Right. So, so
yeah.
that's how it is. So if I fight all my way to the top. How did I did it? I got myself mentors when I started making like $5,000 a month. Right, that's when I realized that it's time for me to quit my job. I don't want
Mm.
to do that. Now the only thing is this business is based on the internet. I can work anywhere from the world.
Yeah,
I
true.
could go to France. I could just jump on a plane and go and migrate myself in France or get back to the US or go to the go to Britain and stuff because I have family
Mm.
members in the US, Britain everywhere. I'll be like, no, the best place to go is home. Go back home and use what I have to help my people.
Amen.
So I came back came back home, I started hosting workshops, teaching people, educating a lot of people. That hey, the modern education is going to teach you how to get a job. No, that's what school teaches, right? How to get a job, be responsible. The thing being responsible is by getting a job, putting the tie. The tie is like, to me, the tie is like a chain. It's like, you are still a slave. You put that chain in.
It's
Even when it's hard, you still have it on your neck, and you have that shows that oh, he's responsible, have a job. You put the suit on, you're feeling hot and stuff. You're still trying to prove that you are the best, employee and stuff like that, which sucks. One day I work in the bank, and then everybody was like, "Oh, who is this guy?" and stuff like that. I pull out money, and they be like, "Oh, they try to show me respect." I go to the bank frequently. I'm always in the bank pulling that money, doing some transactions and stuff like that. They be like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, "What do I do? I'm an internet marketer." Like, for real, what is internet marketing? I said, "Oh,
they
go
don't
to
know.
Google." I said, "Do some research on Google. When you're done, call me." So then some of them call me. Like now, I get like 4 people who quit their job already in the bank. They work in the bank, they quit their job, and now they are full-time marketers. All right. I also have a few people who've been working with the government, and they quit their job also, and they are also educating other
Wow,
people.
that's amazing.
All right.
Wow.
Right now, we're trying to have an orphanage whereby we'll be helping people in need and stuff like that. We have a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of things going on. We're trying to help our people, try to help our community, try to help the economy. Let people believe that, just like America said that it's not what your government can do for you, it's what you can do for your government, or it's not what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for your country. In Africa, people believe in the government, they depend on the government, they relax. You know what I'm saying? They forget that government is politics is marketing as well. They're gonna hype you, they're gonna lie to you, they're gonna tell you whatever they gotta tell you just to get the vote. Once they get the vote, they're done. They're not gonna keep it.
Yeah.
So if you sit back and you keep on waiting for them, you're wasting your time. Don't wait for the government. Build your own economy. Learn a skill set that will bring in money for you. Don't chase money. The skill set is important. If you bring value out, they're gonna chase you down with credit cards, with money in hand. Hey, I want you to teach me this. I want you to teach me that. You know what I'm saying? Then that's what it is. So people intend, like, one of the most important things that I want to tell people, and one of the mistakes people do is they really find it difficult in investing in themselves, getting a mentor, learning from someone.
That's big. Yeah.
See that? And back in the days, I used to give free mentoring, you know what I'm saying, just like what we're doing right now. I used to give it out for free and stuff like that, get people on the call, teach them, but they weren't taking action. They weren't using it. They weren't implementing it. And I'll be like, okay, free doesn't have value.
Yeah.
Free is useless. Don't give nothing for free. I'll be like, okay, if you people want me on a call, I'm going to charge you guys 997 or 1,097. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
people be like, oh, can we get an installment payment? I say, yeah, you can get an installment payment. If it's 997, they're going to pay 1,500 for the installment. They're like, okay, yeah, we're going to do it. So when I teach them what I got to teach them, the first payment they make, I teach them, they go out there, implement it, they start making money. Be like, oh, I'm making money. It's working. If you go on YouTube, I have a lot of testimonies. You know what I'm saying? People that I taught, people that I educated, and then they're making money. You know what I'm saying? I have those videos like almost like 5 years ago. Those videos are still there. So that I've been online for almost 7 years now, and
Almost
successfully
7 years. Wow.
for a long time. So that's what it is. So all these guys are very happy, and they're like, oh man, since you put price on it, they know how hard they work to make that money. And giving that money is the most painful part of it. So why don't they use the knowledge they just acquired to make the money back? That's what pushes them. See that? They don't want to throw you the money and they're going to sit back, like donating, giving out money for free.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take your money. If you implement, it's up to you. If you don't implement, it's up to you. I don't really care. Implement what I'm teaching. I spend almost 5 to 10K in mentoring, buying courses, learning from people who are ahead of me, who are above me. I always follow leaders on my Facebook profile. Like majority of my friends are leaders, people who are far, far ahead of me, and I keep on duplicating everything they do from their how they talk on Facebook, how their profile looks like, how their cover photos look like. They present themselves as a leader, not
Yes.
as a follower. They don't share people's posts on their profile. They don't share links on their profile. They don't share news on their profile. They don't talk about what the media is saying, sharing a blog post. Oh man, you're just messing up your whole profile. People
Mm.
can't nothing. People can't see nothing. If you have traffic on your friends are your traffic, trust me. And those are the best traffic you ever have. Once you hit the 5,000 friend limit Facebook gives you, you start getting followers. People start following you. Those are your traffic. Why will you get all this? It's because you're sharing value. So if you are sharing this value and people want to see what you're selling or what you are all about, what your product is or what your brand is, and you start sending them to somebody's website, you're gonna buy from that person. You're gonna lose a sale. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why you shouldn't be sharing no links. You shouldn't be sharing no posts. You shouldn't be sharing no website. You shouldn't be sharing other people's. Just duplicate it.
The
Um,
stupid.
take what they have, what they did that really getting them the views or getting them the likes or getting them the comment, take it and modify it. Put it in a different story. Content is power. Content is everything. So that I put it in a different way. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just take the wheel, keep on rolling. Decorate it a little bit. Put some sugar in it, whatever you gotta put on it, put it, and get it sweetened. Get people, get it attracting people. You see, we don't chase money. We don't get into people's inbox. Oh, buy this. Oh, join me. Oh, do that. No, we don't do that. We show them the results. Once they see our results, what do they want to do? They want to duplicate our results. So they're
Amen.
going to, hey, how did you get this? Can you show me how to do this? Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to do this. This is how much it costs for me to teach you. But if I'm going to teach you something that's going to make you a fortune, why won't you pay a little money for it? If I'm going to teach you how to make 100K a month, why shouldn't you invest $10,000 for me? Why are you scared to do that? But you were so confident, you took loan to pay for university, to pay for your college, to do all that. And you graduated with your CV and you're still not getting a job. You get a job that's really not making you the income that you need.
Ooh,
All you have is
that's the
credit card,
question.
loans and stuff like that. School don't teach you how to make money. School teaches you how to get a job. And a job is a bribe to forget about your dream.
Mm.
You keep on building people's company. You keep on being a major asset in companies, helping them build $1 million companies. They give you a little money for it. You get sick, you drop, they replace you immediately. You retire, you don't even have enough money to enjoy life. You can't take no vacation. By the time you start taking vacation, you are old. You're already sleeping on your vacation. You can't even have life. You enjoy life, enjoy the adventure. You see, life is not about work, 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 work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Work is life is adventure, enjoying life. Jim Rohn said, "A life lived well at 40 is better than a life lived badly at 90." You live 90 years and you didn't enjoy your life, you didn't have any adventure, you just keep on going to work, complaining, procrastinating, stuff like that. But you live 40 and you enjoy your life. You experience everything in life. What else do you want? You're not here to live forever. We're all gonna die
Mm.
one day. Make every day count and live every day like it's your last.
Eesh.
No,
Yeah.
you're not immortal. You can die you can drop and die at any time. So why don't you have the best out of it? Why don't you enjoy it? Why
Mm.
worry? Why disturb yourself? Before you were born, those troubles and sorrows were here. And you're gonna leave it, it's still gonna be here. So why you're gonna let that load drop on you?
Mm.
Drop it off your shoulders and enjoy life.
Enjoy life.
I've been doing all my life. I just have fun all day, all night. Mondays are my best days to enjoy where everybody's busy going to work. Standing on the bus station looking for a car to get to work quickly to impress the boss, to punch in and stuff like that. I will be playing music loud, play loud as I want. And no police is gonna stop me. Why are you disturbing the neighborhood? They're actually gonna be like, oh, he's the real guy, he's enjoying life. Everybody wanna be like me at the end of the day. Like, oh,
Mm.
I'm jobless, but I'm making 10 times what you're making in a year, in a month. And that's what it's all about. You see that, right? So I don't really care about your job. Say hi to your boss. If you really want to be like somebody, go close to the person and learn what that person is doing legitimately.
Mm.
Is that right?
That's
Transparency.
true. Mm.
Be real. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Don't do crime. Don't hurt people. You know what I'm saying? As
Mm.
they say, like, be careful of who you become in pursuit of what you want.
Yeah.
See that? Don't hurt nobody. Be real. Be transparent. Deliver what you know. Don't tell people you know this and you don't know that. Don't steal from people. Don't take people's money. Karma is real. When karma comes back to
Someone's
you,
real. Mm.
real. So always be transparent. Be real. Be
Mm.
faithful and value yourself, respect yourself,
Mm.
separate yourself from the masses. Is that right? So
Yeah.
that's how I do it. So I'm not trying to lie to nobody. I'm trying to cheat nobody. I don't do that. That is not part of me. That's not what I really enjoy in life. I don't like that. I always want to deliver more than I'm paid for. Is that
Mm.
right? So that's how it is. So the more value I give, customer is happy, the product owner is happy. See that, right? So when it comes to promoting a company, trust me, if
Mm.
you have 10 companies and you are promoting, it's all about advertising. You don't need 10 companies. You need one company. Build that
Mm.
company, get known in that company.
Yeah.
And other companies will pay you to promote them, pay you to work with them.
It starts with one.
That's how it is because you are valuable, you are an asset to them.
Mm.
That's how it is. People beg you to learn from you. People beg you to promote them. People pay you to help them. That's what it is. So I don't really get scared of throwing $1,000, $2,000 into advertising to promote a company. So that right, because I know the potential, the earning potential. If I put $1,000 into paid advertising to generate 1,000 clicks or 2,000 clicks to my link, how many leads am I going to generate? 40%, 50%, 60%. How many convert? 5%, 10%. That 5 or 10%, how much is a sale worth to me? A sale is worth $1,000 or $2,000 to me. If I get two, I just cover up my initial investment on advertising. It's mathematics. You need to understand that. People don't know. Oh, why should I put 1,000 in advertising? I can't do that. I
Mm.
just get scared. But I'm really gonna quick. If I join a company today, I'll start making sales today, and I'm gonna be in your face on the leaderboard. Oh, I'm gonna
That
be
is
right.
true. Oh my God.
I'm gonna be sitting right there in front of you. And you're gonna be wondering, how did he do it? Oh, you have a big list. Oh, he's a guru. Oh, he's been here, he have all the experience. No, I just took one idea and I implemented it and it worked. If it doesn't work, I have so many ways. That's why you need to learn from somebody who knows much more than you.
Amen.
No, and
It's true.
the internet is full of blind people, blind leading the blind. Trust me, liars, fake people,
Mm.
fake, fake it till you make it. People on the internet, they show you the Lamborghini sitting on Lamborghini, standing on Ferraris, but they don't own it. They don't own it. They're just
Mm.
to deceive people on the internet. See that right?
Yep.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Why should I buy a Lamborghini? Why should I buy a Ferrari? I don't need it. I need to save the money so I can invest it.
That's true. That's
Rich
a good
people don't
point.
waste money on all these flashy things. Poor
Mm.
people brag with flashy things. We don't do that. People who got money, they invest their money. Real estate.
Mm.
Why are they investing all their money? So their generation don't go through the suffering they went through.
Mm.
They are building a legacy. We
Build
don't believe
legacy.
we don't believe in materialistic things. We don't believe in materials. Oh, Lambos, Ferraris, Martian, and stuff like that. They are all liabilities. They're not assets. A car is not a property.
Mm-hmm.
So people should need to stop following all these leaders who just flash them stuff just to sell them.
Mm.
And after you buy, there's no value in whatever they
No
sell to you.
value.
They don't show you the right thing. You need to follow people who are real, people who are transparent, people who show you the real life they live. If you go to my Facebook profile, you see that everything is raw. No
Mm.
edit, no editing, no faking, no Lambos, no Ferraris. My first picture that I took in Dubai, I was standing in the middle of two Rolls Royces. Because
Mm.
those Royces were packed in front of an hotel. And I'd be like, this is beautiful. If I can't sit in one, I can't own one, I must as well take picture with one. You see that? So I just stand in front of it, then I took picture of it. I'm like, oh, I love it. Let me put it on social media. People be like, oh, you rich, you bought a Rolls Royce. I said, come on, you bought two Rolls Royces. I'm like, are you kidding me? So if I stand in front of Rolls Royce, it means I own it. You didn't even see me riding it. I wasn't driving it. You didn't see me cruising in it. I
Yeah.
didn't show you no receipt of ownership.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is what the internet wants. You're gonna see the
Mm-hmm.
likes. Oh, likes, likes, like. Oh man, you people need to wake up
Need
and
to
stop
wake
believing.
up. Need to wake up. Wow.
You need to stop
Wow.
believing in these flashy things. It's not
Mm.
real. Why should I take $200,000, $300,000 to buy a Rolls Royce and I'm still gonna be broke? No, I'm gonna invest that and flip it into millions of dollars. That's
That's the way.
if I make millions, 100 million, 200 million, then I will not find it difficult in buying a Rolls Royce. It's not bad to own it. But if I have excess money, that not if I own it, I'm not gonna have problem with it. That's what I'm gonna
Mm,
buy. And you see all these guys on the internet, they're all lying with their Rolls Royces and their Ferrari and stuff like that. They're all lying.
that's fine.
If they bought it on loan, the repo will be on them in the next month. And how they will not show you that car the following month. They will not let them drive a Rolls Royce for a whole year. I want to see that. I want to see somebody driving a Rolls Royce, showing it on social media for a whole year.
Oh, yeah.
For a full year, I want to see that. They're gonna rent it and take pictures with it.
Wow. Okay. So, Nafiu, you're definitely someone with a lot of knowledge, a lot of value to give. And I do have a few questions that maybe the audience would love for you to answer since you've been in this for like 7 years. And it's really good coming from an African. And I believe most people who are watching this will be from different African countries, at least hearing the same knowledge from their own people. You did mention very important key points that people should surround themselves with those who, are in the same goals, and also people who are smarter. You can't be the smartest person in the room, and to not be afraid to invest in themselves, and to also be careful with the people who just flash just to sell you, and they don't really give value because at the end of the day, people need value. People want to see results. People want, to know that you care for them, and they also want to see that you're real at the same time, like what you said. You need to show about your life. You want to show your real self because it's who you are. You're just being genuine. So just a few questions because I want to make sure this interview maybe an hour, maybe a couple more minutes, depending on you. But we can go for 2 hours. It's up to you because you have a lot of knowledge, and I think
I,
people will be writing notes.
yeah, that's nice. I'm a very busy person. I have other calls waiting for me.
Yeah, that's why I know you're very busy. That's why I thought, ooh, I want to make sure it's an hour because you're a very busy person. I want to help you, do your thing so you can help your people. And I also want you to share a little bit of that as a closing point, just to answer these two questions. So, a few questions I wrote. You did mention resources and how people don't really have to leave their country just to find success or to find a better life for them. Do you believe that there isn't enough resources in a few African countries, or how do you believe people, I guess, South African people for now, can really find those resources and the right one to actually change their life?
All right. I think you don't have to be rich to get started.
Mm,
You don't have to be rich to get started. You have to start where you are, with what you have.
mm-hmm.
Eventually, you're gonna get there. Slow by slow. What did they say? They said that slow
And
by
steady wins the race.
slow, whatever. Slow means the race. Yeah, exactly. You know something, right? It's not just about the internet marketing thing that's really gonna
Mm,
make you money or stuff. In offline, I think our people are so lazy and so dependent and so dependable on other things. They're so lazy. They complain and whine, and they blame other people as to why their life and where they want it to be. They put
mm.
blames on their uncle, their mother, their father, and everybody around them, right? Which is very
True.
bad. They
It's
when
very
they end up yeah, when they end up blaming all these people, now they blame the government as to why their life and where it's supposed to be. But they
mm,
forget the only challenge and the only person to blame is the guy in the mirror. That is the only person they need to blame. All right. So, I've met a lot of people who's struggling to make it in life, who's trying to be somebody in life. All fingers are not equal, and we all
mm,
cannot be rich at the same time. But we're gonna be living better to what we're supposed to. Like China said, no, China said in 2020 they're gonna be making like 60% billionaires. Chinese people, that's how they're gonna be. Why can't other countries be too? China was one of the poorest country in the world. But look at them now. They are the
yeah.
most wealthy and successful
They've
people in the world. You
grown.
know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So we can be who we want to be. Just you know what I'm saying, like back in the day, this is what I used to do, right? I used to even like I've seen myself as an affiliate marketer right from the start of my life. Most of the time I associate myself with the market. Like, oh, people want something to buy, people need help with something. I always refer people. I don't know, it's not part of my life. I can't, it's not part of my life. You know, and as a security guard, I learned so much about learning something if you don't know it. Don't say you don't know it. Find a way to learn it. Don't say you can't. Find a way to, when you're standing on duty as a security officer, you're on duty and somebody comes to you, you are in a big facility and
Yeah.
somebody comes to you. They'll be like, oh, I'm looking for the administration. Don't say, even if you don't know, don't say, oh, I don't know, which means you are useless where you are.
Yeah.
How are you a security officer if you don't know your facility? You haven't surveyed everything to know exactly where everything is. So we're going to have a radio. You can call your supervisor, hey, Alpha 1, there's somebody looking for a place. Like, where can I look at it? They'll be like, okay, this way, this way, this way. Always find somebody who knows more than you so you can deliver it.
Amen.
Even when I was starting, I have people who are going to be like, oh, you're a leader. Can you teach me this? Like, even if I don't know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll teach you. Give me a while. I'm a little busy now. And I'll go and do this and learn it. I can come and best. That's how you do it. Don't say you can't. Don't say you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So there are people like, I was sitting with somebody and somebody came like, oh, I'm looking for somebody to help me build a house. Can you guys help me? And they'd be like, no, we don't know. I'm like, oh, man, you guys shouldn't say that. In your neighborhood, you always find somebody who's a constructor. Go to that person, tell the person somebody is looking for someone to construct.
I think we lost you, Nafiu. You'll be back. So much value. Oh, I take a lot of notes. He'll be back. 10 more minutes.
And
Nafiu, I think we lost you for a minute.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I had an interruption in my internet.
It's okay. You were talking about one guy was talking to you. He froze again.
It's this thing, my hotspot. I stop using this phone's internet. Crazy.
Yeah, someone needs to work on, I guess, the internet connection.
Exactly. So that's how it is. Yeah, right. So, people need to like refer him to somebody. And once he win the contract, he's definitely gonna set you, give you a part of the commission for that, for bringing him a job. That's how you make money.
Yeah.
People need to be referring people. When people come to you for help, tell them this, right? And you can also flip. Go into the market, get something, go out there and flip it, start making money. Keep the money. Don't spend more than you earn. It's easy to move in just a couple of 90 days. You can move ahead of the game and start, moving on from there. I think that is the only way people can really make it. They shouldn't be lazy. They should always be helpful, trying to help people in the neighborhood, try to get something done and stuff like that. That's the only way you can start earning. They say no food for lazy man.
No food for a lazy man. Hey, I'm gonna rewatch this again.
Not lazy and yeah, it kept
You
on
got Mr.
interrupting. But
Hotspot.
yeah, I think we're really gonna end up real quick, so it doesn't really affect what we're doing.
Yeah, it's not too much of a problem. You already shared most of the good stuff earlier, so it's okay.
So what's the next question?
So it's like a two question in one. I would love for you to tell me like what's next now, because you said you want to give back to your people. Like what kind of projects are you doing, and also what kind of work do you advise? Like I guess a typical African who also wants to give back to their people, either do business, economy, or anything like that. And I think my final question would be, what would be your closing advice to African people out there, even those who are not African listening to this? What would be your closing advice if they want to have a mentor to teach them the right skills, if they want to change their life, and stop blaming and start finding solutions?
Yeah, my advice is they should focus on learning affiliate marketing. It's very important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An affiliate marketer is just an advertiser in between the product owner and then the customer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just be that person. Learn how to advertise. Learn how to leverage social media. Social media is power now. That's what advertising is all about now. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and so on and so forth. WhatsApp, you know, and so on and so forth. So you have to learn how to use this thing, and you have to learn how to focus. Be focused on one source until success. Don't switch. Don't jump here and there. You know what I'm saying? Focus on it. Learn how to build a list, email marketing. Learn how to leverage free traffic, which is organic traffic from Facebook and stuff like that. You know, blogs don't work no more. Back in the days, blogs used to work. Who read blogs and stuff like that? It doesn't work no more. It's done. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? Your Facebook profile is everything now. You know what I'm saying? The brand you build, the image you build on Facebook is going to take you where you want to be. Now, I always talk about transparency. Be transparent. Be real. Be legit. Don't cheat. Don't lie. Focus on winning. Winning means losing. You're going to lose a lot. But one win is going to cover all the losses.
Amen. That's true.
And when you start winning, there's no turning back. It's addictive. It's addictive to winning. So you just have to focus on it. So don't give up until you start winning. And winning it can just be around the corner. And always put down the actions you take, so you can always know what action you took that generated you a positive result. Now, most people make huge sales online. They don't even know how they did it. They're like, oh, I just did this and I don't know how. They can't repeat it, so they can scale it, right? So if you really know exactly what you're doing, you know what you did to get this positive result, and you can know how to scale it up to the next level, right? So having a good is very important. You know what I'm saying? Be legit and really. This is a career. This is my career. So I'm not trying to joke with it. I'm not trying to jeopardize it with something that really doesn't want it. I'm trying to build this to the future. I'm trying to help people with this. So why don't you be real? You know what I'm saying? Be real and be transparent. Be yourself, and nothing can destroy your image. Nobody can destroy you. Nobody can spoil you. Don't be negative. Don't go after people. Don't try to destroy people to, brand yourself. Don't talk negative about companies. Leave people, let them do whatever they know how to do, and karma will judge everybody. See that, right? So that's what it is.
Wow. This is, we have 4 more minutes, and I don't know if there's any other advice that you can give. Actually, no, I have a short question. I've heard about this cryptocurrency going on in most African countries, and I think I noticed you're getting into it and stuff. What would be your, I guess, your advice on cryptocurrency and how some people can avoid this hype of the scams and get themselves educated of what this new innovation is for the people?
A cryptocurrency is the next currency that the whole world is going to migrate to later on. You know what I'm saying? It's the next revolution. You know what I'm saying? And then the government are very against it because they can't tax it. There's no middleman. It's not the bank and stuff like that. That's why they don't really support. America don't support it. India don't support it. Big countries don't support it. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't tax it. And based on the risk that it have to scares people, you know what I'm saying? Which is very risky. If you are not really, that's why I said if you're scared of losing, don't even think about winning. See that, right? So I remember, it started very small in 2015.
This has been a good hour of an interview. Oh, so much knowledge. We'll be back on. Yeah, I noticed you're gonna skip in class. yesterday. It's happening right now. We back.
I think that will be all for now. My connection is really going down. This is the problem we have in Africa, right? We're paying too much money for internet for a very bad, paying too much for a very bad internet connection.
Yeah, you.
That's right. It's not saying. So I don't think
Even
yeah.
back in
So
the
that
country. Mm.
yeah. So that will be off now. So crypto is a very good thing. I really want people to get involved in. You know what I'm saying? Very very good. You need a company that's transparent. You see the owners. You see what they are doing. You see their idea, the vision they have, and everything. I think it's very good to get involved in. That cryptocurrency company you're talking about, the Coinbase Pro, is a very good opportunity to get involved in when you talk about transparency, you know what I'm saying, with good vision to help people win. You know what I'm saying? Those guys doesn't really have the mission to win the money. They're actually giving the money to the athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like almost 100% that is paid out, for the compensation plan. And there's so many leverages and, benefit that you can also make. But you promote it or don't promote it. You can learn how to trade, you can learn how to mine, get a very good education about crypto and the risk and everything. It's a very good thing I think people should get involved in. And once you go in, go all in, be in a good position so you can make a lot of money very quick. So that's what it is. It's not a get rich scheme. They don't promise you millions. If you're just looking for a way to make money here and there, don't even get involved. If you want to be rich quick, don't get involved.
Don't get
Be in there
involved.
to learn. Yeah, be in there to provide value, to help people to learn the right way, and be successful. That's the only way you can win. So I support everybody. If anybody needs help, I'm always available to help and support anybody. So it is what it is. Stay blessed, be awesome, be good, be transparent. Until then, let's keep encouraging each other. Bye bye.
All right. So I wanted to say, so for those, thank you for watching this interview. It's amazing. You can tell he's someone who's very knowledgeable and knows his stuff, and it's out there for helping people. If you're watching this on this branded page, you're gonna see 3 little buttons. One would be like a mentoring program that Nafiu was just talking about the importance of mentoring and just learning from people who are actually at the level that you want to get. And then the crypto education, so you actually learn about this new innovation, how you can actually use it in your life. And then on the other side will be like, I guess, learning about internet marketing and stuff called One Funnel Away Challenge. Actually, no. And then the last thing you'll be seeing Nafiu's YouTube video if you want to watch his content and so forth. Is grasp so much of his knowledge. So those 4 things will be there for you: the crypto education, mentoring, Nafiu's YouTube channel. You can watch his knowledge and also reach him out on Facebook. I'll put that in the link below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Nafiu. Have a good rest of your day and keep killing it. Peace.